This is a video on modelling and monitoring conflict wounds, a Defence and Security Accelerator new market exploration challenge call announced yesterday, 11th of August 2025. Hi, my name is Sarah Powell from Triple Yellow. I'm passionate about Dorset and helping Dorset-based entrepreneurs and innovators find opportunities and funding to grow. I'm going to talk to you about the Defence and Security Accelerator, DASA, and their new market exploration call on modelling and monitoring conflict wounds. I will go through some key facts about the new market exploration call, and I will also use my knowledge of Dorset to help you think about whether to get involved, who is in Dorset to help you, and what ideas to think about for a submission. This call is on behalf of the Ministry of Defence's Medical Defence Services and the Defence Science and Technology Laboratory, or DSTL. They are seeking a greater understanding of early management of traumatic wounds, who is developing novel approaches, who has solutions addressing mixed injury types or multi-tissue interactions, what technologies could work in field deployment challenges, and what innovation is there in non-medical fields like agriculture or smart manufacturing that could cross over to this call. So why are the MOD calling this challenge? Well, the MOD has always been at the forefront of innovations in defence that then find their way back into civilian life. This market research will feed into the newly funded Conflict Wound Research Network, or CWRN, which will be encouraging multidisciplinary collaboration between clinical and physics, engineering, data science, etc. There is the potential for future DASA funding competitions based on this call's findings, and at a higher level the government is seeking to understand market capability to inform future funding. So this call represents a significant opportunity to engage with UK defence medical research priorities and potentially influence future funding directions in conflict wound care innovation. So let's dig deeper into the new market exploration call, focusing on the two elements, which are modelling conflict wounds and monitoring conflict wounds. The first, modelling conflict wounds, includes high interest areas such as mixed injury mechanisms, for example burns plus infection, multiple pathogens, multi-tissue models exploring cellular crosstalk, novel fluid dynamics methodology applicable to tissue, energy deposition modelling in tissue, and perfusion approaches for in vitro models. The key focus areas for the second include monitoring solutions of guided debridement technologies. Now, I had to look this one up, but guided debridement technologies utilize imaging or other techniques to help surgeons more precisely identify and remove damaged tissue. One example is fluorescence imaging, as bacterial molecules and infected tissue naturally fluoresce or emit light. Another example is ultrasound. Other key focus areas for the monitoring of conflict wounds are biomarkers for wound status progression, AI and data science approaches for wound tracking, and imaging/sensing modalities adaptable from other fields. With modelling and monitoring conflict wounds, there are natural constraints of working on the battlefield. So any proposals and ideas must work in austere military environments. That includes limited power, limited connectivity, and extreme conditions. The focus here is on traumatic wounds in healthy individuals, i.e., not chronic or genetic conditions, and it excludes internal organs, brain injury, or eye hearing damage. At a wider level, this isn't just about defence. Innovations here will transform civilian healthcare too. This represents a significant opportunity to engage with UK defence medical research priorities and potentially influence future funding directions in conflict wound care innovation. It represents also future funding possibilities for your solution and your innovation, both from the defence realm and the civilian realm. This is a chance for Dorset innovators and Dorset businesses to think about how they could suggest solutions. This is a chance for cross-sector collaborations and cross-sector thinking to solve this challenge in a different and novel way. Multidisciplinary thinking is our Dorset DNA. We have several organisations that innovate and research in a cross-sector, multidisciplinary way. I thought it would be helpful to mention a few organisations here. For example, Dorset Innovation Hub, called Our Dorset, is one of only 4 designated Health Foundation innovation hubs in the United Kingdom. The Innovation Hub is overseen by a programme group of 13 partners, consisting of primary, community, secondary and social care, from Dorset Police to the NHS trusts and councils. Academia like Bournemouth University, Arts University Bournemouth and Health Sciences University. Innovation, research, economy, industry and with patient and public involvement and engagement. One Health isn't just a concept here either, it's our competitive advantage. The Dorset One Health Enterprise Network, or OHEN, showcases the potential for collaboration and innovation in public, animal, plant and environmental health sectors. OHEN recently announced an upcoming launch of Dorset's One Health programme, overseen by Business Growth Dorset, and a new prospectus due to be launched in March 2026 that will shine a spotlight on the One Health research landscape of Dorset. OHEN is also creating a One Health testbed with partners such as Bournemouth University's Disaster Management Centre, working on a resilience workstream. The resilience is resilience to tropical and emerging diseases, for example as a result of climate change. There's a sandpit event in October for those interested in learning more. Follow Kevin Brooks of Brooks Kebby Limited on LinkedIn for the latest information. This holistic approach is exactly what conflict wound research needs. Finally, Defence Battle Lab on Dorset Innovation Park near Wool is a Ministry of Defence facility that is a unique space to allow defence problems to meet local industry solutions. Here, the MOD collaborates with academics, local innovators and specialists to generate ideas, experiment and find solutions quickly. Their defence collaboration site is full of innovative small businesses who may be interested in this opportunity and others that the MOD issue. The remainder are Dorset Council's Digital Innovation Dynamic Purchasing System team members and the BCP Council's Smart Place Research and Development Consortium members who are also exploring innovation digital technologies to tackle societal changes. In this new market exploration call, DASA is interested in innovative technical solutions that could be used to model or monitor conflict wounds. So if you're thinking that you're not quite in this environment, have a think a bit further. For example, for agricultural innovators, think about your activities in farm technology, plant disease monitoring and diagnostic equipment. Your pathogen detection systems could identify wound infections. Your remote sensing technology could monitor wound healing. Your field hardy equipment already works in challenging environments. That precise agricultural sensor, it could save a soldier's life. For health technology companies, think about your medical devices, your NHS partnerships and your activities in clinical settings. Your diagnostics tools need military grade durability anyway, which is just what the military need. Your AI algorithms could predict wound outcomes, and your clinical validation experience is invaluable. For environmental technology developers, think about your environmental monitoring, your data collection in harsh environments. Your rugged data collection systems could track wound progression in the field. Your low-power, long-duration sensors fit battlefield constraints, and your experience with limited connectivity environments is crucial. For academic researchers and data scientists, think about your university laboratories and your research collaboration. Your modelling expertise could revolutionize wound understanding. Your cross-disciplinary approach matches defence needs perfectly. The October Resilience Sandpit at Bournemouth University could be your gateway to your first defence applications. With this new market exploration call, I would like Dorset innovators and organisations to think about the possibilities for wider Dorset. Imagine a Dorset-developed sensor detecting wound infections before symptoms appear. Picture our AI predicting wound healing outcomes in real time. Envision our region's One Health expertise saving lives worldwide. This is Dorset's moment. Our region's unique combination of One Health expertise, real-world testing capabilities, and established innovation networks positions us perfectly. The Ministry of Defence isn't just looking for technology, they're looking for the innovative thinking that defines Dorset. Remember, the deadline is September the 30th. Don't let this opportunity pass. Your innovation could be the breakthrough that changes everything. Here are some key links and contact details for the new market exploration call. Please remember that you must register on the DASA online portal to be able to submit your idea. As always, everything is on the government's official website, gov.uk, that's gov.uk, and then type in the opportunity title into the search bar. I hope you found this briefing useful. As always, I am keen to improve these quick opportunity briefings, so please feedback any suggestions to me by emailing me at hello@tripleyellow.co.uk, and thank you for listening.